en kötüyü geride bıraktık.
September inflation was higher than expected. Now the worst is behind us. We've experienced a period of speculation on the exchange rate, and in September we experienced challenges regarding liquidity. That hasn't impacted the public, but it affected the banking sector. We brushed that off as well, but the effects of all these things are not long-lasting. And this is very important. We've left this period behind, and we can already see the results of taking more concrete, realistic, and secure steps, for example, in terms of the current account and trade balance.
Joining me now from Brindisi in Italy is Roberto D'Ambrosio. He's the CEO of Alpari, a financial markets research firm. Roberto, great to have you on the show. Look, we always knew that the September inflation figure for Turkey was going to be high, but were you surprised as to just how high it was?
Well, we were expecting the inflation to come out with a higher figure, because all the fundamental reasons, both within the Turkish economy and outside the Turkish economy, were all there. Well, I was a bit surprised by the size of the number, in the sense that 6.3 is a bit over what we were expecting. We were more around 4.5 to 6, and we were a bit surprised. But yes, we were expecting a high.
What options does this leave the central bank now? I mean, we already had that very large interest rate hike recently, 6 percentage points plus. What more can they do at this stage?
I guess they have very few choices, but to hike again in the next reunion, because if you see the reading of the inflation is actually now higher than the reading of the inflation. So interest rates must have to rise a little bit more, and I would see something in the range of 100 to 250 basis points more. It needs to be done, because it's the only thing you can do, and you should do in the short term to manage this kind of situation.
Meanwhile, though, we've been looking at the current account over the last month or so, and that has been rebalancing quite nicely. I mean, exports are up very sharply, imports are down very sharply. A lot of analysts are saying that it could actually tip into a surplus in the next month or two. If that happens, does that essentially put a floor under the lira where it is at the moment?
Yes, and this is actually, in my opinion, the way to go. Turkey needs to rebalance its trade balance, and especially to rebalance its imports of goods which are denominated in foreign currencies. And I'm talking especially about the construction and infrastructure sector, on which Turkey has been pushing a lot, and rightfully, because these are the kind of things you need in order to grow further. But in this situation in which we have especially the USD showing great strength and the Turkish lira being devaluating so sharply, this is actually importing inflation. So the right thing to do is actually what is naturally happening, but it has to be enhanced. A kind of rotation from those kind of sectors which are importing inflation to the nice export numbers that Turkey is showing. This is what really will rebalance the imbalances that the economy is facing right now.
Okay, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you very much indeed, Roberto D'Ambrosio of Alpari Research. Thank you.